Hello, my name is Ayan Huffman, and this is my presentation on how I present myself to the public versus what I keep hidden in my private identity. I put on black to represent my mysterious personality, or not personality, but it's my public self is kind of mysterious because I don't let myself get very close to very many people. I like to think of myself as pretty self-aware, so as I was searching myself for personality traits that I keep hidden versus the ones that I show to others, I found it relatively easy. But I'm sure there's still some stuff that I don't quite know about myself or how to announce it out loud. So I would say that I'm a pretty private person, and it shows with my interactions to other people. I try to project myself as carefree, and I have a fiery, sarcastic personality. I'm pretty antisocial and detached from other people, but once you get to know me and I form a relationship with you, I show my true colors a little bit more. On the other hand, my private self is actually care a bit too much, and I have a lot of anxiety about the decisions that I make on a daily basis and future, and just how others perceive me. So I want to be perceived a certain way. And I bottle up my emotions. And I have a pretty big heart, pretty big and fragile heart. To represent my public self, my vessel, is this bag. It's a Bob's Burgers tote bag. It says, "Fine, I'll go," but I'm gonna complain the whole time. I chose this bag because it shows my antisocialness, Bob in the show, and I feel that when I'm around other people, they can tell that I'm not very talkative or outgoing. I'm pretty standoffish and wanting to be on my own. So to do this assignment, I went around my room and I picked items that I feel represented me and what this symbolizes. So I just have them. The ones that aren't my private identity, I just have them out. So for example, I have this lighthouse lamp, and I chose the lighthouse to represent isolation and detachedness, because they're often alone and they're in solitude. They can represent that. Commonly, they represent a beacon of light and safety and security, but I chose it to represent my antisocialness in this case. And then I also have these matches here to represent my fiery and sarcastic personality, my quick wit. Then I have some concealer to represent how I conceal myself from others, conceal my emotions. how I hide my true self. And then I also have Sleepy Time Extra because it's relaxing, and I like to exude a calm, cool, and collected aura, I guess. I'm not sure if I succeed in that, but I try. So as for my private self, I'm just gonna open in here. So I want to start with a Beauty Blender sponge, mostly focused on the sponge part, because I bottle up emotions and you really have to squeeze me to get those emotions out and to really get into the deeper stuff of what I am. And then I chose rose quartz out of my crystal collection because it symbolizes love and passion, and I wanted it to represent my big and warm heart, my sensitivity. And then I also have a vinyl in here. It's just Stranger by Billy Joel. There's a song called Vienna in this album, and it's about having time in life, take your time and that everything will be okay. And not just going to represent my anxiety of the future, my anxiety that I'm doing everything that I can, I'm living life to the fullest. This song soothes that, but that's the emotional turmoil there. And then my last thing is my Fantastic Mr. Fox DVD. There's a character in this movie called Ash. He's a fox, and he's very relatable to me. Other people would say that I'm like him as well. He's a bit rude, and he's sensitive. He's different than all the other foxes, and everyone notices that, and he puts on a tough exterior to deal with that detachedness from others, and I really relate to that. So, in conclusion, as self-aware as I think I am, this assignment was a struggle for me to figure out how to open up for it. And I guess that was the whole point of the assignment. And my detachedness and temper are really just a coping mechanism I use for my fear of perception and getting my big sensitive heart broken. I present myself as calm to others so they don't realize just how anxious I am on a daily. Thank you.